Hey, what's up you guys? After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Person of Interest. This is Season 2, Episode 2. Let's get into the episode.
What's this all about?
What do you mean? Promised you guys that round of drinks.
It's 8 a.m.
Which means Finch has already been gone 24 hours, but we're gonna get him back.
This ever raw, isn't it?
The alcohol will kill the salmonella. You find out anything on that girl, Carter?
Ew.
Yeah. 1991, 14-year-old Hannah Fry walks out of the public library in Bishop, Texas, never to be seen again.
She'd be 35 today. Seems about right. That girl became Root, and now she's got Finch.
Nothing else about her in any national law enforcement database since, John. I need to know where you're getting your information.
I can't tell you that, but we find out what happened to her. We find Finch.
This girl. Been gone 20 years without a trace. How long you been drinking?
We're going to Bishop, Texas. Find out what happened to Hannah Fry.
What about me?
I need you to stay here, Lionel. Work the Alicia Corwin case. Find out why Corwin was in New York, and find out who's messing with the case. Maybe this'll help.
Did you just jack my phone?
It's a malware app. Little tip, someone offers you a great deal on any sort of mail enhancement bill. Don't click on it. Oh, another thing, I need you to look after a friend of mine. There. Remember Lionel?
I actually wasn't expecting to see the dog again.
What do we know about the assigned working the case?
Legal.
I wouldn't sweat that too much. Not exactly New York's finest worker on this one.
Legal.
So, what exactly are the sleeping arrangements?
Well, I don't plan on sleeping much, and if I do, the bathtub will. The floor will be fine. Let's go down to the police station and get a hold of that case file on Hannah Fry.
Okay, wait. Let's set up some ground rules here. You keep a low profile and let me deal with the local law enforcement, all right?
That's why you're here.
It's regarding the Hannah Fry case back in 91.
Yes, ma'am, I remember it well.
What's your interest in the case, Detective,
Carter, I may have a missing persons case in the Bronx that matches the MO. A young girl went missing from a public library like Hannah Fry, and one of my suspects used to live in Texas.
What's the suspect's name?
Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to share names. Still a developing case. I'd really just like to have a look at Hannah's case file.
Yeah, well, I'd really like to have the name of this suspect, seeing as how it might help break a case that's haunted this department some 20 years.
Unfortunately, my Lou has a signed off on a joint investigation.
I don't see why not. He sent you.
All the way down here, didn't he?
Sign here, please.
Well, hello. What happened to Dan today?
He got rerouted.
Well, that is too bad.
Mind if I use your restroom?
Oh, help yourself. It's just down the hall and to the left.
Why don't you give me the name and number of your Lou, and I'll call him myself.
No? Oh, that's too bad. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay here in Bishop. Hunting and fishing, second to none.
That's the things that she's after.
What the? Is that what I think it is?
Plenty leads to follow up on. Yeah.
I don't know what you just did, but this is
There
not
was
the way.
even a 911 call from someone claiming they saw Hannah get into the car that night. They gave a plate number too, but they didn't check out. What do you think?
I think we start from the beginning. Need to talk to whoever saw Hannah last.
She's still out there, Carter. I'm telling you, that girl became Root.
We've managed to perfect the apple, a genetically modified version that never goes brown.
And yet, we still haven't upgraded human beings.
The human race is stalled out, Harold. And from what I've seen, most of it is rotten to the core. Poor Harold. Generous to a fault. Always letting someone else take credit for your work. I'd recognize your code anywhere. So elegant.
Then let it be.
I told you, I don't want to control your machine.
Then why are we here?
We're here to observe another kind of code.
The bad code.
Clearly, we differ in our views of humanity.
Do we? Then why are you, the father of a seismic shift in intelligence, forced to live in fear and anonymity?
You don't know anything about me.
But I do, Harold. You're the man who sold the world. Just to the wrong people. I will get access to the
I'm
machine.
struggling to breathe.
And either you can show me how to do that, or this sad specimen will. Denton Weeks, the man who sold the machine to. One of you will walk out of here onto the next stage of our adventure. I do hope it's you, Harold.
Hannah was a bright girl, mostly kept to herself.
Did you notice
I
anything
think she was in the Hannah
off
Montana
about
movie.
her that night?
Not really. She was at the
Which is
computer
kind of funny.
center. Like she was almost every night. We didn't have internet back then. Just a couple of PCs and a few games. Educational, of course.
You gave the police a list of everyone who was in the library that night?
Yes, thank you. The library was about to close. Everyone was leaving.
I see you found the new Stephen King.
I really enjoyed the last one. Thanks, Barbara.
Damn it. Death by dysentery again. That game's so dumb, Hannah. I don't see why you play it. See ya. Bye.
Hannah checked out a couple of
I
books.
think I just saw like a name, something, Boris MacGyver. Like, is that any relation to Rose?
And then she was gone.
That's the last time anyone ever saw her.
I had no idea there was something to worry about until I got a call from Sheriff Landry in the middle of the night saying Hannah never made it home. Her mother passed a few years ago. I still see her father every once in a while.
Let me give it. Never mind. Never mind.
You don't believe Hannah can still be alive?
That was my wife's curse. Refused to believe Hannah was gone. Thought she was still out there, somewhere.
You have an idea what happened?
Of course I do. Everyone in town knows what happened. Cops interrogated that son of a bitch for over 2 days.
Cody Grayson?
Wasn't the first time he followed her home, but they can't prove a damn thing without a body. And one night, me and my brother paid Cody a visit.
Did you get the truth?
Smirking son of a bitch said he never touched her. She probably ran to escape her jerk of a father.
Whatever happened to Cody?
Most nights I hear he's rotting his guts out at the Razorback.
Hello, Cody.
I know you.
You knew someone I'm looking for. Hannah Fry.
You a journalist? Or Fed?
Neither.
Good.
I asked you nicely.
City boy!
Let's try that again.
What did you do?
With Hannah Fry.
What do you want me to say, man? Let it cut her up? Dumped her in this swamp? Ain't nothing you can do. This town hasn't already done worse.
What happened to Hannah? Where is she?
If I knew, maybe I'd still be able to see out of this eye.
Let me guess. Cody Grayson.
Thought I'd buy him around.
Making friends, huh? Yeah. You'll never get the truth out of anybody like that.
Oh, he did. He didn't do it.
I could have told you that. Looks like you might be right about Hannah Fry. Junk mail with her name on it. Ran a credit check. Discovered a bank account open in her name back in '93, 2 years after she disappeared. So either Hannah's communicating from beyond the
Nobody
grave,
bothered to
or...
fucking check that shit? What the hell?
Please, for the love of God, let me down.
If you tell me where the machine is.
What machine?
The machine he built. The machine Nathan Ingram sold you for $1 US. You know where it is.
I don't know anything, I swear.
Really, Harold? Why do men always seek to delay the inevitable?
What happened to you?
Me? You think I was damaged? Some childhood trauma? That was so sweet.
Water, please.
Oh, we need to get this show on the road. And since you just drank half a pint of sodium pentothal, that gives me time to go gas up the car. By the time I get back, you'll be ready to spill everything in your little head.
You. I know you. You work with Nathan Ingram. You have to help me get free. We have a major problem. She cannot get access to the machine.
I mean, he knows that.
Assuming Hannah runs away, a couple years later, she winds up in Lafayette, Louisiana, opens an account, 100 grand is paid in, withdrawn in cash over the next 3 weeks until the account is closed.
100 grand. Where does a 16-year-old runaway get all that money?
Jose
I'd like to know
Berea,
that.
currently serving 17 life sentences for drug trafficking and murder. Money was electronically transferred out of his account. You did say this rude woman was good with computers.
Where does the account lead us?
Right back here. There was a co-signatory on the account, a guy named Trent Russell. Local address right here in Bishop.
Name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he was on the witness list in the library that night she disappeared.
Still got that address?
Mrs. Russell?
Yes.
Trent Russell is your husband. Can we talk to him?
Trent passed away almost 15 years ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Can we come in?
No.
Then it was her. Right?
We were only married a few years. We met at the library. Trent was a member of the monthly book club. I miss him so much.
How did he die?
It was awful. He was attacked. Shot to death.
They know who did it.
Police said it looked like a drug killing. Some trash from over the border, but never caught them.
Trent was a bank loan officer. Is it possible he got caught up in money laundering?
No, he was a good man. It was just a mistake.
How long did he know Hannah Fry?
Hannah? He didn't.
And how do you explain this? He signed for a bank account in her name 2 years after she disappeared.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Yeah, just like his murder. You mind if we look around the place?
Yes, I do. You need to leave now.
Carter.
That 911 call. The witness who saw Hannah get into the car, there was a license plate.
Caller, it's about Hannah, the girl who's gone missing.
I think I saw her get into a car outside the library.
Operator asked about the make of car, but the only thing the caller can remember is the license plate, 925 ESK.
925 EFK. Caller got one digit wrong.
Or the operator did. Are we saying this is the car? Trent Russell kidnapped Hannah Fry.
Maybe Russell took her, but she escaped. She got her revenge.
How can you say that?
Because of the bank account in Russell's name. It's how Root works. She set him up. She stole 100 grand from a drug dealer. When he found out it was missing, the person he went after was Russell. Russell denies it, but it's useless. His name's on the account. The only other name is that of a girl who's been dead for 2 years. He has to be lying. So the man who kidnapped Hannah gets gunned down in a parking lot. And his victim is in the wind. 100 grand the richer. It's Root. It has to be Root. We need to search that house.
We need to call the sheriff.
She won't get to the machine through me. But you must see that if you don't help me get free, we will lose the machine.
No, because she'll get to it through you.
What can I do? Knife.
Get it? Because his last name is Reese.
Try to push it to me.
This is a setup. She wouldn't just leave a knife there.
Stop it! Don't worry! I'm not gonna kill her. At least not until I found out what she knows. So, Ingram's little IT guy. We always suspected the idiot in the tux couldn't have done it on his own.
What do you want?
I want to know what you know.
What's your plan, Mr. Weeks?
Tidy this up. Some real experts to question this bitch. But since anonymity means a lot to you, and because you helped me, I'm gonna let you go wherever you want. Just one more question. Can she get to it? I need to know if it's safe. You are the one man who can tell me.
It cannot be altered remotely.
If anyone wanted to change anything, they'd have to have physical access to the servers.
That's right.
So, if the location is hidden, the machine is safe. That's all I need. It's been an honor to meet you at last.
What did I say, Harold? Bad code.
Heard you're staying here, buddy.
Not now, fellas.
It's time for a rematch. Don't think you're gonna sucker punch me again. Whoa.
This is Detective Steele's NYPD homicide. I'm calling about a book you sold at the beginning of April. Flowers for Algernon. I need to trace the buyer.
Do you remember anything else? Yes, the license plate, 925 EFK.
Goes on. The girl was asked but wouldn't give her name. Then she hung up.
Barb knows who it is, don't you?
It's Sam Groves. She is in the library that night with Hannah.
She was friends with Hannah?
Hannah looked out for her.
Flowers for Algernon. You should read it. It's awesome. Damn it. Death by dysentery again. That game's so dumb, Hannah. I don't see why you play it. Because I'm gonna get to Oregon.
The library will be closing in 10 minutes. Bring any books you'd like to check out to the counter.
Oregon is a place.
See ya. Bye.
Sam was 12. Funny kid. Lived with her mom outside town. Mom wasn't well. I guess that's why she always hung around the library.
Why are you sure it was Sam made the call? There were other girls there.
It was Sam.
How did you know?
She said she saw Hannah get into a car.
Barb, why didn't you tell me?
Because Sam saw who was in the car. And she told you, didn't she?
She said she thought it was Mr. Russell.
Why in the hell didn't you say anything?
I did say something to her. I told her she was a nasty, attention-seeking brat, and I couldn't believe she'd think such a terrible thing about somebody like Mr. Russell, who'd done so much for this town and the library and all the children. And then I told her to keep her lying little mouth shut.
Why?
Because I was in love with Trent Russell, and I couldn't believe he'd do such a thing.
What do you believe now? The patio?
They redid it 2 weeks after Hannah disappeared.
Yes, this is Detective Stills, NYPD.
Hey, buddy. No trouble. Just need to get our stuff.
Police business.
Whoa, we're good.
Yes, I'm here.
Found something.
Same book.
Need to check for recent activity on a credit card in the name of Dyson. Gas station in Relton, Maryland, just after 4 a.m. About 3 hours ago.
You knew I'd help him, didn't you? You let him beat you up, take your gun, you planned the whole thing.
That's who you gave your
Yeah, that
machine
is
to.
literally what I basically said. I was like, this, she wouldn't just leave the knife there.
But you must see, I'm on your side.
I'm not on any side.
You know what I mean. I am the best friend, the best support, the best partner you will ever have.
Excuse me?
And definitely the most fun.
No, John Reese.
You're worse than Weeks. You're worse than all of them. I'd rather die than give you the machine, so please kill me now. At least I won't have to listen to you anymore.
I'm gonna go clean up.
You can keep the rental. Guys are lending me a truck.
Why is there a crossbow on the bed?
Long story, but we're friends now. Gotta go. Gotta land on a private jet in Galveston.
Where are you going?
Back east. Look, this book led us to a bookstore, to a bank, to a bank, to a bank, to a credit card, which was used in Maryland about 3 hours ago. It's Root. Hannah is Root. She's alive, and I know where she is.
She's not Hannah. Hannah's in the ground, John. She's dead.
You didn't see burnt.
She never did get away from Russell.
Then who did this? Who sent the books? Got Russell killed.
The other girl.
Hannah's father gave it to me. Her name's Sam Groves. She was Hannah's friend. She saw Hannah get into Russell's car that night. She told Barb, called 911, but nobody would listen.
Where is she now?
Only child. Her mother died about 10 years ago. So Sam left town. Was never heard from again. If anybody's Root, it's gotta be her.
And she's the one who took Finch. I know where she is. I'm going after her.
Misdirect. It's actually the blonde. Oh, that just proves it, doesn't it? What a disgusting man.
Oh, well. Seems I underestimated your knuckle-dragging friend. How he got there, I do not know. Did the machine help him, do you think? Something for us to discuss on our journey. I hope you like trains. Come on, Harold. One more question and then I'll leave you alone. Where's the machine? This time, it is loaded. Now, where did you move the machine?
I'm telling you, I don't know. Wait, July 12th, 2009. It was boxed up and put on a train.
That amount of servers, of course it was a train, but a train to where?
Started in Des Moines, then it was transferred to Union Pacific Railway, bound for Salt Lake City. And that's all I know.
That's a start.
You have no idea what you're getting into.
Harold, did you think I'd forget to disconnect the phones? Off we go.
Oh, you know what? Maybe he wasn't ringing a number. Maybe he was writing something on the phone.
Tab code Finch? Really? Train station.
Nice. Smart. See? I worked that out. I feel smart. It's only a matter of time before I feel dumb again, but you know.
Fewer people, bigger skies, more space to think. How did he find us?
Because you're wrong. He proves you're wrong. Not all humans are bad code.
You helped him. I told you what would happen if you tried to get away. Excuse me, sir.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Don't move. Don't move.
Am I hit?
I don't think so. Sorry it took so long.
I really didn't intend for you to come and find me, Mr. Reese. There are other people that need your help.
Well, you saved my life once or twice, Harold. Seemed only fair I return the favor. Harold, meet Bear. Unfortunately, my apartment has a strict policy regarding dogs.
I have a strict policy regarding rare first editions, namely don't eat them.
Bear, la filing.
Asimov. He has expensive taste. I'm sure we'll get along. I owe you a debt.
Is this a bad time, John? I wanted to thank you for finding my friend Hannah, giving her a proper burial. I won't forget it.
Come near us again, and you will be sorry.
I don't think so. Tell Harold I'll be in touch when I'm ready.
Was her hair blonde again? Or was it just the trick of the light?
Somebody got to him.
Yeah. Just dyed her hair blonde again. Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was Person of Interest Season 2, Episode 2. Yeah, so this show, like, this episode, kind of, tricked you into thinking that, you know, the brunette girl was Hannah and was rude, but no, it was the friend. I think I, like, had an inkling, maybe in the last, like, flashback, like, before we found out, for sure. But that's probably because that was supposed to... Anyways, but yeah, decent episode. Decent start to the season so far. Harold is back, and yeah. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.